All right. When we last left off, we had started to do some selective slaughtering. We had killed the guards that were out here and made quite the mess. And I've come up with a new rule for my plan for pressing forward, because admittedly, some of the folks, like these folks here, they might have some things that we want, you know, over here. She didn't exactly treat us with a great deal of kindness. But there's also a lot of, I don't know why we're not getting tooltips on these people. But like, for instance, oh, there we go. Ah, there we go. That's why. All right. But there's a lot of youths in here. So we are going to... We're going to do some work to spare all the youths while taking out all of the raiders and the ardents. And the way that we're going to do that is with just a touch of subterfuge, as is often the case. So we're going to have our main character be the distractor, and we need to get these two out. And so we can do that with minor illusion, believe it or not. If we place a minor illusion here, we get this person. By the way, the radius on minor illusion goes to the center of the circle. So if we do that there, we can do that. And then we can hook them with a performance and lock them in place. So all of these folks here are youths. So now what we have to do is come over here. If we had arcane lock, this would be an excellent time to utilize it. But another option in the locking space is the good old-fashioned barricade. So we're just gonna create our own little wall here. There we go. And now, link these three up.
Action, not
leave our bard over here doing good work, and we're gonna get down to business with a little bit of light
Careful.
light slaughter.
Step lightly.
All right. So let's see. She's facing over that way, so we should be able to do this. People don't put up a lot of... Oh! Actually, before we go any further, this is very exciting news. Check this out. The Sharpshooter All-In feature. Previously, I would click on passives and come in here and toggle it that way. But if you go into your inventory, go to your spellbook, this version here of the passive is actually draggable. It doesn't show up there because I already have it on the bar, but that is a good tip for you. But anyways, we're gonna get down to work on this lady.
Waiting. I crave blood.
She will not know what hit her, is my prediction. See, much easier to disable that now. Thank you for playing.
Eager for battle.
Send that over there. Send that over there. And then all of this to camp with you. And then we have a little bit of pillaging to do in here. Hey, Sam. Welcome. Sorry I missed your message. Yeah, I'm sure it will be discounted in the future. Maybe a minute before it is, though, if I'm being honest. Since the buzz has just been unbelievable, but I guess we can't get. Believe it or not, a gilded mortar and pestle is only worth a gold. It's a bit of a travesty. See anything over there of interest?
A little souvenir. Go.
Can't leave behind a stained towel, right? What do I look like? I'm made of money?
Githyanki scholars study gate devices closely. They even incorporate
Good
their
morning,
findings into our
Illustrious.
own machines
How
and
goes
magic.
it?
Githyanki scholars study gate devices closely.
Thanks, Lazel.
They even incorporate their findings into our own machines and magic.
So were you flying home yesterday, or were you flying somewhere fun yesterday? The goblet of dead tadpoles is very exciting. That will go into our box of peculiar sundries. I think we already read that. To vacation, not from. That is the best kind of flight then. I hope you're going somewhere fun. That is my wish for you. All right, so we've got this room looted. So let's head on. Now the other thing about the creche is that people don't seem to fight back in large quantities. I do believe that this may aggro our friends out here who are currently jiving, grooving, as it were.
Trust no one.
But
What a day.
we'll see what we can do. Okay, so we want to make sure we're in partially obscured. We will hide. We want to open with a full bore shot here. Big money, no whammies. Nice hit. Then we always want to be using Hunter's Mark, because that's just it's just a freebie, and it makes it significantly better to be attacking. Oh, that was a spicy hit. It is always as fun as you make it. That is truer words have never been spoken. Now, I think we can take out Gish here without too much trouble. So let's start. These are our big hits. So let's make sure that we are spreading them around. We leaving everyone at 1 hit point? Is that Asterian's plan here? All right, and I'm gonna, despite the plan, I am gonna finish these two off just so that we don't have to worry about them. Then I do actually. Oh, I guess we don't have to worry about an opportunity attack because this is a ranged character that we're still dealing with. Hey, Jeff. Doing well, doing very well. So excited to be back into Baldur's Gate. I can't express enough how much I am enjoying this game. Let's see. So I think we just reapply our Hunter's Mark, and then we unleash the dogs of war. All right, so that's all them sorted out. So now the plan is
This way.
Swift and lethal. Make way.
is to use our actions to get ourselves out of the way here, so that we can flee combat. That only flees it on Lazel, which is a slightly awkward way to handle fleeing combat. But that will be the end of your turn, Asterion. Meanwhile, this crew, they're all coming back in, but they are none the wiser of what's happening. We'll be out of their way in no time. Oh, it is your turn again? Ah, oh, because we fleed. Nice. Okay. And there we go. And just like that, combat is over. Everybody's back to watching their program. They're like, oh, whoever was in there, they're gone. And now we can stop our performance. Take a bow. It is interesting that these three These 3 don't tip, which is a little lame. But
I'll give it a shot.
But basically, for the net of 3 gold, we've gotten away with murder.
Eager for battle.
So won't complain about that. Ooh, very nice. I'm super excited about that.
Will be done.
I'm super excited about that. I am very interested.
One true way.
Very interested in seeing how Sylvie operates most effectively. All right, so we got all that done. We can bring you back in here, but only after we reclaim our goodies. The most powerful weapon in the game. 6 boxes. Come on in, nothing to see here.
No one stopped me yet.
There is some weird pathing stuff that you'll see there that happens. Like, everybody seems to still think that there's some type of blockage, which I think is very curious. Next week, you said you want to have 2 AOT runs, right? Yes, I do. Okay, so we got all that sorted out. So that means everybody can come out. One with Sylvie and something else. How do you feel about a Magnus DPS run? Ooh, that sounds interesting. So these ones are slightly glitched now, but not too bad. But we just saved the youth. We did a reverse Anakin. What an incredible moment. These 2 are youths, so we're not going to mess with them. Technically, there's the vendor in here. I'm loath to kill vendors because they are a good source of stuff. So I think this room is the next room that we need to deal with. Let's see, we've got a box full of cadavers that we left there from earlier. Okay, and then so this is the main big bad. Kithric Therazin. Seldom caught unaware. Has Warcaster. Okay. And then also joining in the festivities, we have this person. Ardent Gernurl. Good old Ardent Gernurl, who does not have nearly as much stuff. Although potent cantrip. What's the deal with this? Your cantrips become harder to evade entirely. When a creature succeeds its saving throw against one of your cantrips, it still takes half damage, but suffers no ability effects. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if... I bet evocation mages get that. So I think we start out by talking to this lady.
Wits and blades.
I am going to put...
On I go.
I'm going to put Shadowheart over here just because she doesn't like puppers.
Let's move.
An Istik in my creche. You are one of the mercenaries sent to bring the weapon.
The Istik is with me, honored Kithrak.
So noted. But my question goes unanswered. Do you bring the weapon?
Don't tell her anything.
I feel like we can't not tell her anything, but maybe we can. Let's see. So we could say that we think we have what she's looking for. Seek an audience with the Inquisitor. There's a traitor among you. That's a reasonable one. We did almost get murdered. Let's go with that one.
He speaks the truth, Kithrak.
A Sharlak? Among us? Whom would you accuse?
I mean, the Doctor's the one that tried to murder us. We got the Doctor. That's for your Inquisitor to know. Take me to him. Or forgive me, I misspoke. That's for your Inquisitor to know is also reasonable.
Vague allegations and undue demands. A poor introduction for an unproven Istik.
That's fair.
The very same said to hold the weapon we seek.
Oh, said to hold the weapon, so she knows quite a bit.
Give it to me.
Let's see. We can produce the artifact. I don't think there's any harm in that.
No!
Oh. Okay.
Yes. There it is. Exactly as described. The Inquisition will finally come to an end. Ah! Trickery? Heresy? How did you... You manipulate it when I cannot?
Jelly.
You are forbidden to leave. Report to the Inquisitor at once. Deliver the prism. Do not try to leave, or it will be your death.
Oh, okay.
Very well.
Oh, the puppers.
The Inquisitor awaits. Follow the corridor.
Let's talk to the puppers.
Well, a dwarf, armor and all. Took me a whole 10 days to pass him.
I want to have a word.
If she keeps making me eat armor, I'm going on a hunger strike.
I like these two. So now that we've got access, do we want to send her packing, or do we want to progress? I don't know if there's much value in...
Someone there. Quick step. Just like old times. Don't look now.
Okay, nothing to pickpocket. Decisions. Oh, that's interesting. Why did I not get the, It's weird that Hunter's Mark hasn't carried over. That's interesting. I thought I was able to use that kind of in perpetuity. I did respec Asterion so that he can use heavy armor so that we could put the Grim Skull on him to avoid getting crit. I think I want to take down this crew. So let's
Action, not reaction.
let's do the thing. I'm not opposed to spilling a little more blood.
Like a wraith.
She's gonna be a tough cookie, I think, because she has the Githyanki parry, which reduces weapon damage by 10. I think I'm still in for it. So now we're down to a 50% chance. So we really need to do that. And then yeah, sadly we can't Hunter's Mark again. That was a misunderstanding that I had of the way that this part works. We could ensnare her. Not sure that we need to though. We'll try hiding.
Blood comes easy these days.
All right, so let's see. So we could probably pop a Tasha's over here on you. 50-50 isn't great. Oh, she's going really soon. Actually, no. She is surprised, so... is she actually, she's not surprised. Are you surprised? You're surprised. You're not surprised? You're reeling, but not surprised. So we probably need to slow her down so that she doesn't,
I've missed this.
she doesn't murder Asterion completely.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
That's interesting. We could try Tasha's-ing her. Slightly better chance. That's reasonable. Okay. For a level 1 spell, it is insane. Alright, we did manage to bypass her first turn. I think I'm gonna have Lae'zel work on the puppers. Maybe I should have went Disarming Strike here. I think we save our action surge.
Heading there.
And I will get a spiritual weapon out. Because that's a free hit for us. Did we land the bleed? No, looks like we missed the bleed.
I'm ready.
Alright, so let's see. So we can probably finish this guy off with our first shot. Yeah, okay. Probably should have put the blade somewhere else, given that that outcome. 0 damage. That's a little spooky.
Survival is all that matters.
What are chances of hold personing? Okay, we may need to do something here because she's gonna be a force to be reckoned with very shortly.
I'm ready. Over here. We'll do it my way.
Probably the wrong ordering on that.
You listening? You infect my
I will use a cutting words to try and slow her down.
Stop this for a game of soldiers.
Okay, good hit there. We're gonna put space between us and her, because I suspect she's gonna do some nasty stuff. Burning Hands, 3 to 18. I don't think we waste a counter spell on that. If that's gonna be her turn. No, we can let Lae'zel take some hits. That's what she's good at. Saving our superiority dice, I think. Good work so far, Lae'zel. Nope. Let those go through. Lae'zel is our tank. We respect her slightly, as a side note.
Got to keep fighting.
I think 55 isn't bad. Wow. Okay. Should have done that first, so we could get distance on our spell cast. Okay, so I think we need to move to somewhere like here. Toggle this on, hide with our bonus action, and then hope that we are hitting hard enough to get some decent damage. And I think we risk the 50-50 here because she fully parried the other one.
Still
All right.
breathing, despite everything.
Over here! Be gone, putrid boil.
Our crossbows are hitting a lot harder now because we are running the... Not that. What are we running here? The Ring of Arcane Synergy. So when we cast a cantrip, we get Arcane Synergy, which buffs up our hand crossbow. I hate that she's still getting an action. Do I have absolutely any way to stop her? Doesn't look like it. Needs a 10 to save on what? It doesn't tell me what they need a 10 to save on. Alright, we'll do that. Reverberation. Alright, we're potentially... This is worth a counterspell, I think. Yeah. I mean, yeah, three disarms would be really, really bad. We killed her with a counterspell. I'm sad to kill the puppers. That was never my intention. We used some resources here for sure.
Have to keep going.
But that's okay. That's what they're here for. You're not getting back into the fight. And then you.
That's still.
All right.
But she wasn't the one pulling the strings here.
So this is how we know that they were evil, and it was appropriate for us to secure the kill. They have grilled miniature giant space hamsters. You do not have grilled miniature giant space hamsters if you are a good guy.
Forward.
Just saying.
Anything of use?
Okay, the puppers had nothing. Would have happily spared them, but they were unfortunately loyal.
Open up.
To a bad guy. See, that looks like, I guess that's just it's like half a torch. Let's see, we got something to read here.
Better not be cursed.
Therizin, it would behoove you to remember that that should you or any of the members of the Kreshielik flout the new rules, this will be considered an act of treason. Inquisitor Wargaz. Okay. Now, very disappointing. Let's see. Oh, okay, we got more to check out here. Got to rearrange the room slightly so that people know we were here. Okay, so we got a backpack here. Nothing in it. A lot of pickaxes. Who needs a... Oh, that's interesting. Small shovels. Does that mean I can start carrying a small shovel rather than a full-size shovel? This map is an act of improvised cartography. It highlights the areas of these shadow curse lands explored by the Githyanki scouts. Evidently, their forces are getting closer and closer to Moonrise Tower. Okay.
Map of the Sword Coast. What are the Gith planning?
We got a pouch up here. A empty pouch, specifically. Now, we've adjusted and improved some of our inventory issues by respecking our main character to have a bit of strength, which is a merciful adjustment. And opening my inventory reminds me of something that I meant to do. And I think we will. So we picked up this and this so far. I think I'm going to read the Necromancy of Thay on our main character, because I want to be able to use Speak with Dead without having to take up a gear slot. So we will maybe we'll do that before we progress any further. Gosh, there's a lot of equipment on these shelves. All right. We got you, right? You're all sorted. Yeah. Okay. So I think we've cleared things out minus this little spot over here. Yeah, so let's read the necromancy. Actually, let's heal up our team. That's probably order matters here. Let's see. We this through this can all get sent to camp. This through this sent to camp. That's just your potions, I believe. Yeah, these all go like that. We also leveled up our transmuter, so now we have a transmuter stone that we can pass around as a side note. But yeah, let's hit ourselves with a save. And let us, on Izip, read the Necromancy of Thay.
The book is locked.
We've
tight,
carried this
no
around
visible
for I don't know
keyhole.
how long.
Only an oval recess in the cover's mouth. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in.
I think we're
Why don't you take a closer look? I'll observe from back here.
I think we're ready to be a little more accepting of some of the evil paths starting now. Place the amethyst in the book's cover. The amethyst we got from the spider cave. So this is all very old school. do be looking evil. So we could give it to Asterion, which would curry favor with him, but I don't know that we'll always have Asterion in our team, and I really want us to have the ability to speak with dead. So you can see Asterion disapproves.
The book's pull is irresistible. You feel changed, bettered for having opened it. Suddenly you are capable of anything. Felling mountains, darkening suns, conversing with the dead.
To be clear,
Shift gently before your eyes.
we only get one of those three.
Slip into your mind, onto your lips, forming words you don't understand. And something is trying to reply.
It was like moving mountains, darkening suns, and speaking with the dead. And I feel like there should be like a little disclaimer at the bottom of it that's like, can't actually darken suns, can't move mountains. And we're going bardy with this one. We're gonna performance. Drown the book's voice with verse. There was a young hero named Barry. We'll hit it with guidance. What the heck is Eagle's Splendor? Creature gains advantage on charisma checks until long rest. Where is this coming from? This is a spell that she has. It requires concentration. We don't need it to roll a 5, so we'll do that. That's an interesting one. I don't think I've seen Eagle's Splendor before. All right, so there was a young hero named Barry.
Swarm impatiently. The book wants you to turn the page, to delve deeper. It's hungry.
Who had to best a tough quest and not tarry. It was going quite well till he fell under a spell. There's something nice about beating this with limericks, I feel like.
The glyphs seem to burn your inner eye, outraged at your denial. Within the pages, you feel a feral thrashing. Living magic.
Welcome.
Driven mad by what it was used for. Necromancy. The magical energies of all living things were stolen, corrupted, and sealed in this vile book. It wants someone to share in its insanity.
Channel your magic into the final line. Now poor Barry's got a hag he must marry. I think we'll be okay. We're getting a 13 to 16 bonus. If we don't roll a natural 1, we'll be okay. Poor Barry married a hag.
Your limerick's final line pierces something within the book's roiling, vengeful magic.
I like taunting the book.
Voices falter. The anger quells. The magic seems to grow still and quiet, like a soothed beast.
Take that. We'll turn the page. What's next?
Nothing. Just old parchment covered in arcane symbols. The magic sleeps.
All right.
The heavy cover thumps shut with a strange finality.
I feel like we pinched our finger there. All right. So that gave us Speak with Dead as a new spell in our repertoire, which is very exciting. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do the standard. I'll become a gnome for the time being. Because what we want to do is we want to get the Speak with Dead cast here, so that we know what corpses. So we know what corpses we can talk to. Looks like none of these are willing to chat, but we've done the thing. Now we need to do some good berry distribution.
Like its will be done.
There we go. That's good enough for her. The amulet makes it so the good berries always hit for maximum value. Now one thing that we can do is we now don't need the necklace amulet of lost voices. We can send that to camp because we no longer need it. I don't know that pearl power amulet is what we want on her. It's an action to restore a spell slot, which is decent, but
Watch your back.
But right now we're hurting for a lot of high quality necklaces, so take that for what you will.
Still alive.
All right, we're good to go. Guidance is off. Forehead thrusters engaged. Is that what we're up to?
Need to find a way forward.
All right, so there's a whole nother area here. Shadowheart is now carrying our money, and also I reduced the number of trap disarm kits that we're carrying around with us. We were carrying a lot.
This place is even more foreboding than the rest of the crash.
Arrow for our boy Asterion.
I'll breathe easy once we're gone from here.
This place is foreboding. Let's take a look.
No, expect that Ch'rai will aid us.
Wait, what did she just say? Did she just say I do?
It's never been that simple before.
I hope
Don't know why it wouldn't
no
now.
expect that we'll get help. All right, cool.
Don't mind if I do.
Okay, looks like I can't get all the incense, but I can get some of it. What's over here?
What's inside?
What's inside? I'm gonna get a... Is this a trap chest? It looks pretty innocuous to be a trap chest. Alright, more materials. Let's see, that goes to her, that goes to her. Send that to camp. Alright. This is feeling boss fight-ish. This is a long corridor. Got a pouch here? An empty pouch. What's with the empty pouches, game? Are you warning me that there'll be something hidden behind another statue? Looks like we lost one of these suckers. Imagine how angry the Inquisitor would be if right now he was watching as I am, like, very methodically going through, collecting everything. Ooh, you're standing on a skull. Are they all standing on a skull? They are. Huh, interesting. Alright, so. On a scale from 1 to giant foreboding door, I think this is an 11. So, hit it with that quick save. You don't say, Inquisitor of Vlaakith. Okay, we got 2 warriors here. We got an Ardent here. We got an Ardent here. These feel like treasure rooms over here. I like to see a good treasure room. And then the room is a little akimbo. Oh, and there is a plane caster behind him. All right, well.
Our esteemed guest, please approach. We have much to discuss.
Okay. So they close the door behind us. Should I turn around and leave? Is that what's appropriate?
You have something I want. I have the knowledge you need.
Okay. You're speaking to a temporary gnome. Legendary resistance. What's your deal?
Vlaakith's power is endless.
Plus 10 bonus to to saving throws. He's got Githyanki Parry. He is a perfect sentry, cannot be surprised. He has Psionic Revenge. Okay, this guy's got some stuff going on.
At least
Let's
things have stayed interesting.
I guess let's chat.
My Arden spoke of one of our kin that escaped a crashing Geik slave vessel.
Try. Vlaakith's justice in flesh.
You have accomplished much, child. I am pleased to finally meet you. I heard there is so much goblin blood on your hands that it soaks their children's nightmares.
This guy seems pleasant.
To business. I suspect you plucked something precious from the Geik ship. Something that belongs to us. The weapon. Give it to me.
Don't do it. The weapon is how I protect you.
Oh, that was
Do it.
interesting.
Do not disobey the Inquisitor.
I can give it to you, but I don't think you'll like it. That's a fair answer. Let's do this weapon. What does it do? Or how do you know so much about me? Let's do this weapon. What does it do?
What business is that of yours? Suffice to say, my queen wants it. But know that you will have been instrumental in stopping the grand design. Hand it over.
What is the grand design?
The grand design is what all Geik seek. The restoration of the Illithid Empire, which spanned the entirety of the multiverse. For centuries, their elder brains sought to bring back their dominion. Every plot they hatched, we stopped. But now they are close to succeeding. Never before could they pause ceremorphosis. Never before could they let the infections spread undetected. You saw the thralls gathered on the Geik ship. Imagine that, everywhere. Wants, needs, choice, all would cease to be. Everything rendered unto the Geik. So, the weapon. Please.
Yes, I did, Illustrious. Yes, I did.
Don't give it to him.
I think I'm going to produce the artifact. So the thing that's really funny about this scene is he seems super evil, but I think part of the reason that he seems so super evil is he's looking super down. So his whole like demeanor is he's like up on top being like grr, arg, whatever. Anyways, I will produce the artifact.
No.
Don't worry, Dream Visitor.
So it is found.
Oh, what?
Vlaakith Gorg Shkathzai.
My queen. Shkathzai.
You are permitted to look upon me. You are invited to kneel.
The Deathless Queen has spoken. You will obey.
I mean, I'm already kneeling height. Isn't that enough? Wave politely or kneel. So, I don't want to piss Lae'zel off, so I think I'll kneel. I think that's fine. I don't think there's any harm in that.
These attendants you keep, you taught them well, my child. My Lae'zel.
Chma Zala Vlaakith. You know me.
Our Lord of Kalir speaks most highly, as did Alchaya before him. You seek purity. I may yet grant it.
So we know we don't
Istik,
like her.
You bear that which is ours. But are you friend, or are you thief?
I'm the hero who found your weapon. Neither it is mine by right, but I am returning it. I kind of like the middle one. I'm not ready to say I'm giving it up. So yeah, let's go with I am the hero who found your weapon.
Your utility is proven, but your heroism is yet to be witnessed.
You wanted one, Alex?
Test them to see if you are as capable as you profess to be. That
Thank
weapon
you.
you carry, the astral prism, it is corrupted.
I will cleanse it for you, my queen. Tell me how.
There is someone inside. Their mind is warped, broken, a blight.
Right. We
They
like
are
them.
An agent of the grand design, sent to sabotage the astral prism. Our last defense against the return of the Illithid Empire. As long as they live, the prison is compromised. Kill them! Do this, and I will cleanse you and your allies. Do this, and ascend!
Ascension. My queen. An honor gained. A burden borne. You must accept. Refuse, and you will know my fury.
The person inside protects me. I don't think we say that. I will do as you wish. No, I'm not doing the Yankee Queen's bidding. Or can't you kill them yourself? I thought you gods were all powerful. We want to ascend, Austin. It might be. So right now my gut is saying we play along with the giant 3-story tall god that is in front of us, or godlike entity. So let's roll 2. That's what I'm leaning towards, Alex. Let's play along. Shadowheart is pissed. Oh.
Use the Planecaster's power to enter the artifact. Be wary of the creature's lying tongue. Cut it out if you must. Wargas, they are not to leave until it is done.
As you say, my queen.
Shma Zalav Lakith. We will not waste a second.
Seems reasonable, Austin, doesn't it? Don't immediately poo-poo the guy. All right, so we're supposed to use the Planecaster. This guard should really work on where they're facing. I don't think that there's a lot of utility in them staring at that pile of treasure. All right.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Planecaster ho?
Don't do it.
Enter the astral prism. Let's hit ourselves with a quick save. Who knows if we're doing the right things?